And as Willie said, New York Governor Andrew Cuomo announced that tomorrow, New York will adopt the CDC's new mask and social distancing guidance for fully vaccinated residents. Masks will still be required on public transit, in nursing homes, schools, and healthcare facilities across the state. Private venues can still impose additional mask rules as they see fit. Despite the new mask rules going into effect tomorrow for New York State, Morning Joe chief medical correspondent Dr. Dave Campbell found out that many fully vaccinated New Yorkers are reluctant to give up the mask, even outdoors. And city officials are fine with letting people go at their own pace.
The tricky part is you don't know who has vaccinated or who hasn't.
It's going to take a while. I mean, I think it took a while for people to get comfortable wearing masks.
Working here at the farmers market, I had a couple experiences of people coming up unmasked. It was a little shocking. We need to take our time to kind of come out of this, I think.
Are people going to trust each other in your restaurant?
I don't think so. Someone walks in without a mask claiming they're vaccinated. How do you know?
Ever since I got vaccinated, I don't feel the pressure to wear a mask outside anymore, especially then once the CDC said vaccinated individuals don't need to wear masks.
Yeah.
But then this is confusing because you don't know who's vaccinated and who's not.
I think in places like this where it does get a little bit crowded and I notice there are more at-risk individuals, I'll tend to keep it on just for others' sake, but also my sake.
Personally, I'm a lot more comfortable when I'm out in big public groups when I'm wearing a mask.
I'm trusting science right now. I'm hoping things really work out for the best at the end of the year.
I have the vaccine, but maybe somebody else doesn't have it. And it's a good incentive.
I'm a little bit scary, actually, because I'm fully vaccinated. I see the news about the Yankees sports team had an outbreak, even though they got the vaccine. So I was a little bit scared.
We spoke to the health commissioner and the mayor to bring clarity to New Yorkers during this transitional time.
Even though I know that I have protection because I'm fully vaccinated, there are some settings where it will be harder for me to shed, the habit of wearing my mask. I think we have to allow people to move at their own pace because there is the rational science part of this, but there's also just the very human side of people making their way through the challenges that we've been through over the last few months.
There are a lot of younger people that I talk to throughout my day-to-day activities at home that they're still a little hesitant.
I think the CDC sent a powerful message. It said, if you are vaccinated, you can start to act differently, particularly outside. But with the clear boundaries, if you're in a hospital setting or a nursing home, a school, if you're places where people are tightly packed mass transit, it's still smart to have the mask on. I think that's common sense. But remember, it's if you are vaccinated, you get more freedom. If you aren't vaccinated, you have to deal with those risks still.
Do I want to wear a mask on the subway and transportation for the rest of my life? Yes.
If it's dense areas, I still feel comfortable, even though I'm vaccinated, I'm still personally comfortable keeping it on.
What are the political issues at play right now as it relates to masks and vaccinations that you're part of?
I think we got to start with the CDC. The CDC was constrained and politicized by Trump. It has now been professionalized by Biden. It's actual doctors saying what they think makes sense. When you're dealing with a global pandemic, your national government's supposed to lead the way. We didn't have that in the previous administration. We have it now. CDC saying now is the time. And I really respect that. They did it based on the data and the science. I believe in the CDC. Today's CDC. I think the vast majority of my fellow Democrats do as well. Yet, all life is lived locally. I respect anyone who says, we want to take a little more time, we want to be a little more cautious. Anyone who still wants to be careful and cautious, we've got to show them the respect, let them take their time to get to the point that they need to be more comfortable. I think that's only fair.
Hey, thanks so much for watching our YouTube channel. You can follow up on today's top stories and breaking news, or catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.